The Senate has again called for the resignation of service chiefs as part of the change of strategy needed to address security challenges in the country.
But the presidency insists the decision on the duties and tenure of service chiefs is the prerogative of the commander-in-chief. Lawmakers considered the motion in view of the rising number of deaths among troops fighting insurgency and banditry on the front line. TJ Suadogi reports.
The call for the immediate dismissal of the country's service chiefs is growing louder as the country continues to battle with security challenges. Lawmakers are even more concerned by the series of attacks on the country's gallant troops, which they believe has caused a loss of morale among troops fighting at the front lines. Only recently, 365 soldiers registered their loss of interest in the service, which senators consider as a setback in winning the fight against insurgency. The Senate re-emphasized the need for a fresh approach in addressing the country's security concerns and believe a change of the country's security chiefs is a step in the right direction.
Just recently, 24 soldiers were ambushed and killed along Damboa Maiduguri Road in Borno State. 19 were wounded and 9 were declared missing in action. The Senate is concerned that if the trend continues, it will have serious implications on the fight against insurgency.
And the loss of every soldier in Nigeria is the loss of a major asset, because we spend a lot of money training them. So it is with the inhabitants of Nigeria. So that means we've lost about a nation of nations since this started. I therefore want to appeal that as a nation, there's nothing that should be more important to us today than the security of lives and properties of Nigerians.
Our armed forces are trying very hard. Just like the president said, the good is still not enough, but we need to continue to encourage them. We need to continue to provide for them.
But the presidency responded through a statement saying this decision remains a presidential prerogative, as Mr. President will only do what is in the best interest of the country.
Persistent calls on the president from lawmakers to sack service chiefs has still not gotten his consent, but unrelenting senators insist the fight against insurgency and the growing insecurity will need a fresh strategy to win. TJ Swadiri, TVC News, Abuja.